Venim acum cu informația zilei, doamnelor și domnilor. Ucraina a arestat o femeie în legătură cu un complot privind asasinarea lui Volodimir Zelenski. Femeia, al cărei nume nu a fost dezvăluit, a fost arestată de Serviciul de Securitate sub acuzația că pregătea un atac aerian rusesc în regiunea Mykolaiv în timpul vizitei președintelui Ucrainei. Nick Patton-Wash, corespondent CNN, are toate datele. Bun găsit, Nick!
Well, it isn't clear how advanced this alleged plot indeed was, and the Ukrainian security services, quite active in the media over the past week, claiming drone attacks on Russian cargo ships and amphibious assault vessels and indeed a bridge to Crimea. They are suggesting that they've intercepted a Russian informant, unclear of her nationality, but she worked in Kharkiv in a military surplus store down towards the Crimean Peninsula on the southern coast. They suggest that she was trying to convey information to the Russians about a likely visit by Volodimir Zelenski to Mykolaiv in the past. That's a key port city down on the south, and some of the messages that were exchanged apparently show them suggesting, her interlocutors suggesting, well, can you get a picture of where he might be going? Is it a hospital? What time are we talking about? That sort of thing. And another reminder, I think, too, of the daily threats against Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, a man who famously at the start refused to leave Kiev, saying, I don't need ammo, I don't need a ride, I need ammo, allegedly, when asked if he wanted an evacuation. And so this information coming out, I say, as we hear a lot from the Ukrainian security services about their activities in the Black Sea, another part of really essentially the war opening here at a time when nightly we're also seeing an exchange of barrages between the Ukrainians and the Russians. One killed in Kherson over the past 24 hours. The Ukrainians are saying, the Russians are saying a Ukrainian drone may have got near Kaluga, that's to the south of Moscow. And so this tension ratcheting up slowly as the pace potentially of Ukraine's counter-offensive in the south may grow in the days ahead. But no comfort to Ukrainian civilians on the receiving end of these Russian barrages. But an interesting development today with the suggestions of a targeted bid to try and hit the Ukrainian president. Nick Patton-Walsh, CNN, Southern